It was banter. And if you can't see it as banter, then maybe just don't watch me. Because I know that I've diagnosed myself 1,000 times with loads of things. Am I sick? No. It's Google. It's a joke. I know I have, believe me. Seriously, you put in a headache and Google comes up with you've got a brain tumour or something, and you're thinking, fuck, oh my god, I've got a brain tumour. Do you not go around there? Do you not actually say that to yourself? Convince yourself you've got something you have not got, like a brain tumour or this tumour or that? Yes. So it was bent, and if people can't see it, then that's down to them. My dad had cancer. He didn't die of it, but he was going to die of it. My mum had cancer twice. All the time, exactly, all the time. How many times you got the symptoms in it? Google's the worst. Well, every doctor will tell you don't go to Google, but you know, you've got something wrong with you and you go Google and you think shit, and you've actually convinced yourself you're actually dying, that you've got this condition. Because I know I do. I'm constantly doing it, exactly. So what I was saying, it was just banter. Because I diagnosed myself once with fatal insomnia. Do you know what fatal insomnia is? Honestly, I couldn't sleep, and I was suffering with this insomnia, blah blah blah, and I was like, I convinced myself I had fatal insomnia. Then I went to the doctor because I had anemia. He told me I had sickle cell anemia. So I'm googling it. I know I don't, but I'm googling it, and then I started convincing myself I bloody got it, even on white. Oh yes, I went around telling him when I got melanoma on my arm, because my friend read a letter because I couldn't read it out because a mole was getting examined for that. He read it wrong. I go around telling him, and I'm reading, googling it, and then I saw another mole, and I convinced myself that was cancer. Yeah, this mole here, I can't show you, but it's here on my stomach. I convinced it was cancer, the melanoma. So how many times have you all diagnosed yourself on Dr. Google? It was banter. Oh, I'm not actually going with a lie and telling people I have cancer. But believe me, I've had health anxiety. This is how bad my health anxiety is. I've actually had counselling for it. Is it the CBT or whatever they call it? Something therapy anyway. It didn't work at all. Where I had, or like for example, I'd be examining my body and convince myself I have cancer, of skin cancer. Yes, and I had counselling for it. It was my health anxiety. So when I was sitting there last night saying to people, I've got, what happened, Jack said to me, turned around and goes, why haven't you diagnosed yourself with cancer? Oh, because that's a trigger. And I turned around and goes, no, I've got melanoma. Oh, I might have throat cancer too. Yeah, I've got throat cancer as well. People might think, oh my God, how can you actually say, sitting here saying you've got throat cancer? Because that's what Google has told me I've got. Because I had a sore throat once and I had a cough. I convinced myself I had throat cancer. Yeah. It's crazy, it's wild, yes. I had convinced myself I had actually throat cancer. That is what you call health anxiety. And that's how bad my health anxiety was. I get it, thank you. If you don't get it, you don't get it. You know what I mean? That's health anxiety for you. Where you are constantly thinking you've got something wrong with you. You know what I mean? And you might think, oh my God, that's disgusting. Yes, but that's what you convince yourself you've got. You get what I'm saying? A little chest infection that don't go away for 2 weeks. I have convinced myself I've had throat cancer. I've convinced myself I've had a lung cancer because I've had a cough that wouldn't go. That's my anxiety. Oh, Natalie, pop off. Bye-bye. I'll do you a favour because you don't know how to exit. I convince myself daily that I'm dying all the time. Exactly, Sarah. So what I said last night, it was banter. It was just dark humour. Me saying, this is what I've got. I've got all these illnesses because that's what Google told me I had. Oh, the snowflakes need to go on holiday. I mean, it's not as if I went with a bloody lie and started saying this is what I've got. And for God's sake, everyone knew it. I didn't. Everyone knew it was a joke. You know how many times I've been to the doctors? I've had an X-ray from my toe to my head. Yes. I've had it all sorts, Charlie? I've had all sorts of X-rays. Do you get it, Charlie, when you're, I don't know if you suffer with health anxiety, Charlie, but you could be in the shower and you'll see something or, a mole or something that doesn't look right, and you start Googling it. You know what I mean? You start convincing yourself you're fucking dying. I do that, yeah. You can't take the banter down, actually. It was basically just banter to for people that if you don't understand, you don't understand, where health anxiety is a real problem, where you actually convinced you've got all these illnesses. You know what I mean? HIV is another one, yes. I thought I had that once. I'm not even lying, I thought I had it, yes. I started researching into it, Googling it. I was like, because I was with a guy that cheated on me. yeah, and I was thinking, you know, has he been sleeping with loads of people? I ended up going to the clinic. Yes, but I'd convinced myself I had that. I know it sounds silly, but that's health anxiety. That's, you know. I think we've done it, use Dr. Google. Yes. See, me, I've not got insomnia. It'll be something like a fatal insomnia, like I'm going to die from it. You can't see. My doctor's sick of me. You know what? I'm a lot better than I used to be. But I have had the CBT therapy, or whatever they call it. I've had all of that. But it didn't work, to be honest, yeah. Doctor, yes. Doctor will always say to you, don't Google it, you know what I mean? But I'm the first one that does it. I mean, my mum said about, you know, her infection she's got in her blood. She turned around to me, someone that suffers with health anxiety, and says, bacteria in the blood, yeah. She goes, oh, bacteria in the blood. Whatever you do, Angie, don't Google it. Don't Google it. I come in and go, what do I do? Google it. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I mean, hey, Smiles. I use Dr. Google before going doctors. I can't get through to them most days. Yes. And how many times have you convinced you've got something the worst of the worst, like cancer or something like that? Because I know I have. Yeah, it's scary. It's very scary. So when I was going live saying I've got melanoma and I was pointing to a little mole, like a little freckle, that's me. That is my health anxiety. So it was banter. It was my dark humour. Because that to me, that to me, you can't even see it. In my head would be cancer. That's my health anxiety. Do you get what I'm saying? I get this sore head, this uncontrollable, and I always say I have a brain tumour. Exactly. And people think you're sick for saying it, but that's how you feel sometimes. And you get on the Google, and that's what Google's telling you. And you start diagnosing yourself. So when I went live yesterday saying, I've got this, I've got that, I've got fatal insomnia, mine's 10 times worse than your insomnia. I've got melanoma, yep, there you go. You can't even see it, but that's what, it was just how I used to be. But people didn't understand the humour. Do you understand? Of health anxiety and how we diagnose ourselves. Calling Ems. I wasn't. What do you mean calling Ems? I was not. I actually went live with Ems, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Hey, Smiles, you alright? How's it going? If you had health anxiety, you wouldn't lie about cancer. Always a problem. Let me tell you something. If you don't understand my banter, you don't understand it. It's not lying. Because everyone knew, like yourself, yeah, that I didn't have cancer. Yeah, it's what you call banter. It's what you call having health anxiety. When I turned around and said I had melanoma, that's what I thought I had at one point. So it was just taking the piss out of myself, really. Because that's how my mind used to work. Yeah, so when people diagnose themselves with cancer, or they've Googled something, they've convinced themselves they've got a certain condition, that's not lying. That's actually convincing yourself this is what's wrong with me. That's health anxiety, when you think you got something. So how have I lied when you've just said that I've lied? So obviously you know that I don't have cancer. But do you know how many times I thought I convinced myself I did? In my head. Yes, I've had throat cancer, I've had chest pain, I've had a brain tumour. Because that was how I used to be. And that's not lying, because I don't go around lying about it. But my brain would convince myself this is what I've got. Yes, and I'll be Googling it all. I used to sit there for hours on Google. So even about a sore throat. Even if I had a sore throat, I'd think something's wrong. That's how bad my anxiety was. And let's put people in the boxes anyway. Who's in the box? Hello, Linz.
Hello. Ange.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you couldn't hear us. Angie, I'm just saying, like, I just find it absolutely hilarious, the reactions of people of this morning. Like even my sister, right, she had a sore throat for a fucking week, and she was literally on the phone crying to my mum saying, I think I've got throat cancer, My mum's like, have you been to the doctor's yet? No, I couldn't get an appointment. My mum's like, you've been on fucking Google again, haven't you? For fuck's sake.
Exactly. That was what I was trying to say last night when I said when they said, because you've got to remember, Jack said it to me. He goes, how come you've got every illness but you've not said cancer? Oh, because it's a trigger for you. And I said, no, I've got melanoma, and I pointed to a freckle because that's how I used to be. Everyone knew everyone knows I don't have cancer, and it was just banter, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Because that's how my mind used to work, Linz. When I'd see a little freckle, honestly, and I think, that wasn't there last week. Oh my God, I've got that's melanoma.
Yeah. You just think of the worst, didn't you?
Yes.
Angie,
so
we want to.
I've got this, and I've got that. That's Google, isn't it? Dr. Google, where you diagnose yourself with all these symptoms, and you haven't I haven't got insomnia. Mine's fatal insomnia. So if you couldn't understand my banter, then that's on you.
And you have a nightmare with your health anxiety, Angie, because I mean, even the other day on the group call when your mum was like, I don't know if she was still in hospital, you were sitting fucking Googling all sorts of shit, like thinking the worst and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? So you have got like health anxiety where you just think the worst, didn't you?
When my mum had a problem with her back, she thought something bad, she was worried about bone cancer, because she's had cancer twice. Mm-hmm. And I convinced myself it's cancer. And I had to go there because I had to mentally prepare myself for the worst. You know what I mean? But I'd convinced myself, she had cancer. Yeah, I'm saying you might think that's disgusting, but that's self anxiety, and that's me trying to prepare myself for the worst also. But when we went there, it was quite funny, and he said she's got a really bad back. It's pretty bad. We were really happy, and he was probably thinking, what the fuck? There's nothing to be happy about. I'm telling you, your back's really bad.
Yeah, well, you told us. You told us when you come on live, you were like, I thought it was the worst. I thought it was like cancer or something.
Yeah? Did you call me? Angie is a walking diagnosis. Yes. So, I mean, how could not people understand my banter last night when I was saying I've got fatal insomnia, I've got sickle cell anemia? Me, it's not anemia, mine's sickle cell. Mine's worse than yours. That's
fuck's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually thought because when I started getting tinnitus, Angie, and what's that where you start getting like proper dizzy? I was like Googling loads of shit.
Vertigo.
And then I went. Vertigo, yeah, and then I went to the doctors, and then he was like, oh, like, just give it this, like, give it time. And I went back a couple of days later. I was like, I think I've got a brain tumour. I've been Googling, I think I've got something wrong. I need a scan. So is that me mocking it, or is that just me panicking about it? Do you know what I mean?
It's me mocking when I've gone to the cancer, convinced myself I've got cancer. Gone to the doctor saying, I've got cancer, I know, that's what I've got. No, that's not mocking it at all. So people need to get a grip, really, don't they?
Oh, God. I just can't believe it. You're the talk of the app again, you bastard.
Wow, it's incredible, especially when they don't talk about thorium.
Well, she had a lot to say, saying you haven't got mental health, you're the vile stuff you said. And I'm like, am I actually hearing right? She's literally sitting in a box this morning after the shit she said about a 12-year-old kid, directly to a 12-year-old kid.
Is I mock myself. It's all about me. I attack myself. I mock me. I don't mock other people. I don't go for children. So what the hell is Torian talking about?
And then you've got Peggy Sue going, oh, yeah, this needs to, I'm absolutely sick to the back teeth of Angela. Well, Peggy Sue, why are you watching her for? Like, don't watch her if you're sick of her.
Listen,
and then they're going to
tell you that. The police will say, for example, if you got a police officer in front of you, right, and you're saying to them, I feel triggered by this person, I'm affected because of what they come out with their behaviour. And the police are going, do you watch them? Obviously you do watch that person, right? And you're like, yeah. Why are you watching? you know, don't be triggered, don't be affected, block that person. You won't see them on FYP anymore. It's that simple.
Exactly, it's simple. The resolution to Angie, if you don't like her, block her. Like, don't watch.
It's, yeah.
Could you imagine a police officer though, like when Peggy Sue and that's going up saying, because they're going on about calling the police to get you off the app, like what they're going to say to the police? Oh, she was doing this, she was doing that. The officer's just going to say, you literally taking the piss out of me.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, I hope they do that, because then it'll do me do me a favour, because you know the things the shit they've said about me, harassing me constantly. Are they okay? They won't see that I've done it. They'll just see a big hate train, a bully ring. And I can tell you that because listen, people speak about me the most, right? And I can tell you, videos have gone to the police, 100%. Yeah, the videos have gone to the police. I've had a police officer phone me saying, "Well, people have sent me videos, but you haven't done anything wrong." You know, what am I going to do? Arrest myself or mocking myself?
And let's not forget, AQ only just said dribbling SPAKKA a number of times. Why is there not outrage over that? Because that's
Why
literally
have they
like...
not taken Tory into the police? Yeah? I won't sit my mum.
Oh, Laura, please, get a grip.
What's
Touch
Laura
some
saying?
grass, smoke some grass. Do something with your life and get off the app. If she affects you that much, you peanut.
Corey, what do you mean? Who's blocked? Are you blocking who? You little
Fuck's
bugger.
sake. Some people really need to... Oh, get a life.
But I just didn't understand it, Ali. Like, there's a lot of people I don't like on this app, and like, I don't even know what the ad is anymore, or even like the account name. Like, if you're triggered, then don't watch Angie. Like, there's a lot worse things going on in this world, like, and you're crying over Angie.
One sec.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't get triggered,
Look how
like, off this
stupid
app. I
they
know
are.
other people are different.
Honestly.
But if it affects you that much, then you would honestly block that person.
Honestly. How hard is it to press that little, cross button up the top there? It's not hard at all, But they still want to stay here and watch and get themselves affected. How stupid are they? Honestly.
Like, I've had cancer in my
I
family and
your
stuff
raw
like that.
meat, some of these people.
And it just makes me laugh, like how people are saying, well, I've had cancer in my family. Yeah, it's a horrible, bad disease. We understand that. Do you know what I mean? But
I don't know how to be a blanket, God knows when.
Oh.
I didn't take offence to it because, like, it made us laugh because that's exactly what my sister's Polly's worse than Angie. She's had all sorts of freaking terminal illnesses off Google. Corey ran soon as Drum hit last night.
Right.
I don't know if it works. That's
What
what I'm
I
saying.
gave you was a fast charger.
Yeah, I know it's my one, this one. I'm going to have to get you one.
So,
You had 2, 3.
I don't know why they're not working.
Well, there must be. Show me the other one.
No, Mum, it's just that one.
This one was.
Can we all send Angie some gifts so she can get a new
check with a grain
charger?
of salt.
Sugar Jen. I want sugar Jen.
Yeah, can you write it down? 'Cause I can't, I'll forget. And just shut the door if you don't mind, thank you. Don't know what it is. What does she want? I don't know.
Angie, do you know what I've thought, Ange? I think you should do a GoFundMe or set your PayPal up so that you can be on private healthcare, so you can get appointments straight away, so you don't rely on Mr. Google anymore.
Corey hasn't blocked me. Corey's just come in. Yes,
think he was
guys, could anyone
because-
send me some gifts for private healthcare, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm too famous for the NHS now. And with all my diagnoses, there's a list of them. I will need medical care. I might even need a carer.
I think you do, Ange, now. The time has come.
The time has come. I feel sick, man.
Oh, shit. So if you don't want Angie talking about Dr. Google anymore, donations to enable Angie to stop the Dr. Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angie is a walking miracle. Remember those first that was made me chuckle, that one. Angie's a walking, talking miracle.
Right, can I just say something?
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
she is.
God.
Yeah, here she is. I understand about going on Google. I understand about all that. But what I don't appreciate is someone having a laugh and bantering about lying about having cancer.
Right,
It's
Sarah
wrong.
Louise. Sarah Louise.
wrong.
Sarah Louise. It was banter. I never
You
lied.
don't banter about something else.
Listen,
Don't
Sarah
banter about
Louise,
that.
Sarah Louise, I didn't lie about having cancer. How could it be a lie if you already know that it's a lie, right? It wasn't a lie, it was banter.
But why
right?
do you want to banter about something like that when there's
I'll tell you
people out
why,
there?
Sarah Louise, I'll tell you why.
Go on
Okay,
then.
you listen, right? Now, it's one of those where you diagnose yourself, where you've probably looked on Google and you've looked at symptoms and you convince yourself this is what you've got. And with me, I don't have insomnia, which I keep saying it's like fatal insomnia. Mine's kind of worse. Do you get what I'm saying? Do I have anemia? Yes, but in my head, I've got sickle cell anemia. Do you understand? And the same with cancer, right? I have diagnosed myself many times by Google, yes. And I convinced myself I had cancer. It was banter. It wasn't a lie, was it?
Okay, I understand that, but why banter about it? I look after people. I look after people.
Listen, let me tell you something,
The
Sarah.
worst down here and get
Let me
yourself
tell you something.
infected.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Sarah Louise. My dad had cancer. He had a lung tumour and he had a brain tumour. My mum had breast cancer, right? Twice, right? My aunties have all died of cancer, right? And let me tell you something about my dad, right? He always said when he was alive, he goes, I want banter. He goes, even around the condition itself, I want the banter. Do not tiptoe around me. I don't want doom and gloom. All TikTok is about doom and gloom. I don't want this. I want arguing. I want, And this is how we, got through his cancer. And it was banter. We'd say things like, oh, he needs to lose weight. Look at the size of him. Do you know what I mean? Because cancer eats away at someone, right? You lose weight. So it was the opposite. Do you understand? It was never doom and gloom. So why can't I banter about cancer when my dad had cancer? My mum had it twice. Do you understand?
Angie, what I saw from it, Angie, you weren't actually mocking the disease itself. You were like taking the piss out of Dr. Google, like how you diagnose yourself with the worst of the worst.
Yes.
You're not taking the piss out of people with cancer or who's had cancer. For fuck's sakes, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, how many times have people diagnosed themselves from Dr. Google? That's me. So I was taking the piss out myself.
Well, I'm just saying it just didn't look like that, that's all.
Well, whether it looked like that or not, that was the case.
Fair enough, but I'm just saying because I care for people that actually have that disease, it just wasn't nice to see and see someone laughing about it.
No,
That's all.
she's saying, you look after people that have the disease. Do you ever laugh with them or not?
Sometimes, yeah, but not all the
It was
time.
all kind of doom and gloom.
Yeah, but it's still, when you're in the industry that I'm in, you don't want to see people bantering about that. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Sarah. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
What's wrong with people, man?
I know.
You can't even joke about anything. You can't even joke about anything these days. I'd rather someone that like me around me if I had cancer. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather that than someone fucking, be all serious and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I tell you what, if eye rolling was an Olympic sport, I'll have a fucking gold medal at the moment with this snowflakes.
Not as bad as Tori and Ange. Exactly. The thing is, I'm taking the piss out myself. You know what I mean? No one else.
You didn't target anyone specifically who is suffering with any type of disease. You were literally taking the piss out of yourself, diagnosing yourself with all these serious conditions, not mocking the actual conditions itself. Why does people not say that? Like, it's mad.
They don't want to. That's the thing. They hate us, and they're just going to hate whatever she says.
Lucy Michelle, it's nothing something to be laughing about. Let me say something. Who's laughing about someone who's got cancer? Did I laugh at someone that's got cancer? No, I didn't. So get a grip there. And besides, melanoma is a very, it's very treatable, curable melanoma. Right,
Yeah, my dad's just been diagnosed with it, Ange.
Huh?
My dad's just been diagnosed with it.
Has he melanoma?
Aye.
Oh shit! Is it early?
Yeah, it's early. Like, he's got to still go in for tests and that. So
Yeah, you're gonna
hopefully.
have to get checkups every 6 months now, isn't it? The thing is, melanoma, it's so deadly. It's 90% curable. You know, melanoma is quite early, just like anything. The only problem with melanoma, it can come back anywhere in the body.
Leona, why'd you keep on calling us a liar? Do you want us to go and get my dad's fucking medical records and show you? Because why would I lie about that, you weirdo?
Someone says that Corey blocked you, Angie. Why would he block me?
Because he come in the chat earlier saying, right, you're blocked. I think he was just taking the piss, though.
Oh. Yeah, because he did come in and say good morning. I think he was taking the piss, guys. Why would
Yeah,
Angie
'cause he was
lie
doing,
about it? Oh, get a grip, Tim. Why would I never lied about cancer? I was taking the piss out of myself. Because I used to always diagnose myself.
Get another one he should touch
No
some
one's
grass.
laughing about cancer. No one's laughing about it. But how many times have I diagnosed myself? Many times. Because I suffer with health anxiety. I was taking the piss out of myself.
Bye, Felicia.
But didn't you notice when I said I had melanoma and I pointed to a little freckle that I was taking the piss? Because that's how I used to be. Well, still am.
Angie, it's like my mum was a nurse for 30 odd years, right? And like she was like, even my sister, she's just as bad as you. Like if there's something wrong with her, my mum's like, just stop off Google. I'm advising you X, Y, and Z. Don't go on Google and diagnose yourself. See a doctor before anything, at least, if you don't believe me. She'll not even believe me, mum.
Yeah, but no one's taking the piss out of someone with cancer. It was about myself. I haven't gone along with a lie or anything like that and said I've got cancer in a serious manner.
Oh, that's what I remember as well, Ange. Jack is telling everyone to report me to Marks and Spencer's, my employer, because I support you. So, Leona, babes, I haven't gone quite. I was actually brushing my hair.
He mocked, what's it?
Katie Piper, the Burns victim.
Piper,
Acid victim.
So yeah, obviously, listen, he mocked someone. I never mocked anybody. I was just taking the piss out myself. What he did was mocking her.
And he was very
You want to left
Islamophobic.
hand football?
Huh? What was that, Ali?
Football fan reckons who said worse. And I said, well, you want a list? Torian, EQ. The list goes on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack was also being very Islamophobic recently as well. Does anyone not forget that? Sticking carrots up his ass. So here was he sitting his high horse last night, going on at Angie when he said the worst.
So, I mean, I even said I got, what was I said? I got sickle cell anemia. Well, why aren't you angry about that, me saying about anemia? You know what I mean? Sickle cell anemia is a very serious condition. But it's very unlikely you're going to get it if you want. It's majority of people are African get sickle cell anemia. So I was taking the piss.
Ange, I've got to jump down because I've actually got an appointment. So I'll come back in about half an hour, right?
No, you can quite clearly say it was said in a dark humour, not in a real way. But you know, people want to run with what they want to run with, and you got people wanting to talk about me because it gets this conversation away from toying. Oh, I feel ill. Oh, my head, eyes, my head. Where's Diana? Where's Diana gone anyway?
Honest. I don't know. I haven't seen her. Oh, they do. They do, Shannon. They do. They run with anything.
You know what, Peggy Sue saying let's go to the police. Listen, Peggy Sue, if my videos have all gone to the police, I can tell you that. But you don't think people have sent it? I've got no knock at the door. But what they will see is a bully ring. That is what they will see. So maybe think about Peggy Sue. Now do whatever you want to do, but think with your head, because that's what they will see, which you are part of, by the way.
Exactly, Penny. Someone was faking being in a coma. No one said anything about that, did they? It's called selective fucking outrage.
Exactly. What happened to why wasn't that spoken about? Crazy. Morning. I see it's for tit for tat and laugh, all involved out of the station. I wouldn't even. The police have already phoned me about it. They got at one point sick of it because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go to the police about someone's opinion, about what they say about themselves, or because someone is affected. That's not a police matter because you're triggered. Because the police will just say, well, don't watch them. It's that simple.
Exactly. You know?
There's not a crime to trigger someone on TikTok.
Yeah. Because it's you, that's what they're having a crack at you for. If it was anybody else, it would have been swept under the carpet. You know what I mean?
feel like
Nothing would have been said.
I feel like I might be on my best behaviour for the next week or so and not give them any content. Let's see what they talk about then. Let's see if they have any content.
Well, good luck to them.
Will they
They'll
have any
find
content?
something, no doubt.
They won't have anything, will they?
No, they won't.
Imagine that. But that's my intention, to get restraining orders. That's my intentions. To stop them from talking about me. They'll have nothing. No content. Bye-bye, FYP. Can you imagine? I can do whatever I want to do and they can't talk about me. Yes. I know. I'd deliberately
And
get on
exactly that.
And you know what I do,
True.
Ali? I deliberately get on FYP.
Black cow.
I'll cause the biggest drama and they would not better talk about it.
And the,
They'll kill.
yeah. And apparently they're doing it at the end of the month as well, apparently.
Oh, well, I'll make sure I'll make sure I get on the FYP then, Ellie. I'll make sure I cause
Exactly.
the biggest drama. And they can't talk about me, no? Brilliant.
I was going to say, how's the blackout going for you, you clowns? Yeah, really working, ain't it? Oh, you hero.
Exactly. Bring on the blackout, innit? We're gonna take over the
Exactly.
FYP. We're gonna take over the FYP and then they can't say anything. I'm going to Penny. We're gonna cause the biggest drama.
Honestly. Sorry, Lulu. Did you want to say something or I'm sort of
Oh, who says hello, Lou?
gapping?
Check your Instagram quickly. Oh shit, what's going on? 1 sec, I've got to charge my phone. Give me a sec. Mate, it's just charging.
Oh, God.
Who's this Lulu? He would have.
Hello. Everyone home. Lulu.
Oh.
Lulu.
Hello.
Lulu.
Hello.
Hello, Shan. Hello.
I don't know if it's where you live or not, but there's been a video put on the FYP and they're saying it's the Google Maps of your house.
Let me have a look.
I've sent it you on Instagram.
On Instagram. It might be an old video because there was an old video of that.
There's a white van on the front. Is that the one you've seen?
White van. I'm not sure. Let me have a quick look. Jada, is it the link? Is your name under Shan though? Yeah. Oh, got it.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Why is someone
Just
outside my house?
in the
That is
mall.
goddamn weird.
They're all just wrong uns.
Wow.
Everyone needs to report the video. If you've seen it, report it and try and get it took down.
Honestly, Bethel.
Easy. Who was this person that's got to be served? I think that's
Oh, look at this,
Alicia.
another one. Knock, knock, come with.
I reckon that's
Yeah, right.
Alicia.
Oh, look, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Why would you come to my house, you goddamn stalking weirdo? What you are? Do you not think the police will find who this person is? You've got 2,714 followers. 2,714 followers. Do you not think the police will find out who's behind that account there? What idiots!
I'm going to jump down now anyway, and I just wanted you to see that.
Listen, let me tell you something, yeah? And then someone's saying, oh, but she didn't think about her mother when she was affecting everybody last night, blah, blah, blah. Well, should we say that about your children? When someone comes to your house, when you got children, and just say, wow, you should have thought about your children. Should we have said that? Should we have think about Torian? Oh, well, Torian should have thought about her children. And for someone to be outside Torian's house because of what she said. What about that? And what's your opinion of that? And innocent children, and think, well, she should have thought about her children. No. I know, I'm going to definitely take that to the police. And that person, don't think the police will know who that is. They're really, really stupid. They've got they're not even a troll. They've got 2,700 and something followers. And they've got videos after videos of me. I believe that's Alicia. And I think the police should check her phones. I'm not going to lie. Exactly. I do believe. Look, every video is of me. If that's not stalking, I don't know what bloody is. Wow. And people keep saying, and do you think the police are going to think, yeah, and say, oh, well, Angie affected so many people, so it's da-da-da. No, they're going to say, well, why didn't you block her? Why don't you block her? But you didn't, did you? What, did that trigger you, or me saying, having banter about cancer? Did that trigger you? That's not even mocking cancer. And that triggered all you, did it? My mum is sick, yeah? So I tell you what, right? For anyone that says it, including this person, right? You come out with having an opinion about something or whatever, banter, whatever you come out with and you affect people, I tell you what, let other people go outside your house when you've got children there and take a photo of your house. How about that? Yeah? That's okay, yeah? Oh. No,
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not even bothered, Ali, because people know. People have put my street address out there for months, but this will go to the police, this account here. Because if that's not stalking with having video after videos of me, which I'm going to be downloading, by the way, let me just take a screenshot of all of this. That is definitely 100% stalking. And I honestly think it's either Carla or Alicia.
Well, apparently, in the comments here, it's Google Images. They don't need to be outside your house.
Well, they probably did come outside my house, the weirdos. Because, let me see. Let me just take a screenshot of all this.
Yeah, doxing is illegal.
That is doxing. They have just doxed my house. It is doxing because that's private information. It's on Google, yes. Yeah? But you have to actually type it in. You've actually deliberately gone to search for my house. That's doxing. It's just like anyone, if you've got children, and then we're sitting here finding out where you live and then putting it on social media. 100% doxing. 100% doxing when it's done in that manner. Yes, when you've deliberately gone to search for me. I will always have my opinions. If you're affected by me, don't watch me. It's that simple. No one mocked cancer. Yeah, it was dark humour. And if you don't see that, that's your problem.
I mean, honestly, how hard is it not to watch you? Honestly, as I said, the rather
That's
just
what
sit
people
there
say. Well, why are you
and
watching?
get
It's the same
affected.
stalking. I don't know why. It's every single video of this person is me.
Yeah,
It's all of me.
yeah. Apparently, Smiley wants to get in.
This is 100% going to the police. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this one of?
Hang on, Smiley. We'll get there.
One sec.
Ange, darling, dearest, love of
Yeah.
my life, Smiley wants to get in the
Oh,
box.
yeah. Sorry, one sec. Who does smiles?
Yeah.
Doxing is dark humour. There's a difference between having an opinion and having dark humour and doxing someone's address. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Right. Oh, let me put them. I will always have my opinions. If you can't understand my dark humour, that's on you. But this will go to the police, this account. And I believe it's either Carla or Alicia. 100%. It's one of them. You know what I mean? It's one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Any of that mob.
I want
you know.
the police to take, honestly, to check their devices. Hey, Candy. Smiles isn't in the box. Oh, shit.
I don't know. Because,
I'm
here
not
she
even-
is.
I'm not even too bothered. It's a thought that you can get away with this. Hey, Smiles, you're right.
And I think we need to know the page so we can report it.
It just says it's got an account. There's delusive _ Angie with 2 E's at the end.
So hang on a second.
And they've got like 2,700 followers.
Well, why watch it? See if you're so affected. Bye.
Let's dox
So
your
it's-
children, shall we? Should we dox your children? Whoever said that.
So it's delusive _ Is it? So it's delusive _ Angie.
There's a difference between banter and actually doxing someone. There's a difference between having an opinion on here and doxing someone. But I'll say what, if someone comes to your house, Dim, yeah, you got children there, I'll say, well, it's only banter. Do you know what I mean?
Angie?
You can't say it's banter about doxing someone's area. That's not banter.
So can I just confirm it's delusive _ Angie with 2 E's? Yeah.
2 E's, yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'm just seeing who they're following.
No, it does. It's the mothers she talks about, not the children.
But, you know, if they don't think the police will find out who this is, they are very wrong.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. All right. Who are they following?
And if you people think it's all right to dox, you need your head a good wobble.
Yeah, dogs are there with their children there and see if you're laughing then. You know what I mean? Oh, it's got a message. Who's that? Oh my God, Torian is speaking about me. Torian, you cannot speak about anything, love, because regardless, try and reflect from what you have done, love, because no one has done worse. You have done the worst on the SEP, Torian, the worst on the SEP, and you have a cheek, Torian, to be talking about me, because what she is doing is trying to deflect from what she has done.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
And you cannot get worse than what she has done. And I think Gypsy Queen should go to the police about Torian.
Yeah.
100% should be going to the police about her because that's a child. We don't go for a child. No, 100% not. And I'm telling you, this is all going to go to the police now because I swear to God, if this person don't think, yeah, they're going to get found out doxing my area because that's what it is, you're very much wrong. And that's who I think it is. I really do think it's one of them two.
Yeah.
They even put an old face photo on my face, for God's sake. But what you've also done is showed my neighbour's address. So you've doxed also my neighbour here. And she's not even on TikTok. And she's got
So wrong.
You've doxed a child's house. Because that's
Very
my neighbour
good.
has got children.
Total idiots. And Torian, you don't
is,
have
it's
a
vile.
moral stand to go on.
Because
None
what
of
you're
that
basically
is what you
saying,
said.
what people are basically saying, well, oh, she didn't think about her mum when she was triggering people, but Tori didn't think about her kids then when she said what she said, or everybody else what they've done. They didn't think about their children. So does that give a right to someone to be knocking on their door? Just wondering, does that give you the right to be knocking on the door and to be doxing, say for Torian, for example, doxing her house when she's got children in there?
But
Does
they've
that
not
give you
just
the right?
they've not just doxed you, Ange, either. They've doxed the registration plates of different cars. So
Wow. Yes, you doxed my neighbour. She's got children.
in that video that you looked at, they have doxed several registration plates of cars.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But right, the
effectively,
thing
they could have
is,
done
what
twice.
concerns me the most is my neighbour has children. Okay, nothing to do with my neighbour, you may say, but you've actually doxed her house, her registration plate, and everything. You've doxed her on a social media platform. Wow.
I mean, what possesses someone to do that in the bloody first place is just sick in the head. But seriously, do you know what I mean? You've not
I mean,
just
you might as well,
doxed that, you've done something
you might
else.
as well people say, oh, don't go for kids, blah, blah, blah. So does that mean because of what Torian said, people should dox her house when she's got children there? Just, is it? No. But the fact you've doxed my neighbour's address, which I will be knocking on her door to let her know, because I have no choice but to let her know. She will also go to the police about it, because you doxed her registration plate and her house number on social media, you fool.
I mean, the fact that they've done that video and doxed registration plates. If anything was to happen to those cars, they can be done for something else. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether everyone knows Angie's address. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
The point is someone has actively gone out of their way to go onto Google and do that. And not just do that, but dox other people's registration plates. I mean, come on, make it make sense for fuck's sake.
Yeah. And how Torian has it even cheek to be talking on me? What? How does she even have a cheek to be even having an opinion on what I've said after what she's done? Total deflection. Total deflection. Watch it again. Watch what again? Let me just have a look.
Eddie, have you been eating lead chip pain or something, have you?
Oh, I feel-
What's wrong with you?
Who's that?
Oh, Eddie.
Oh. Oh, I feel ill. Oh.
Right, and
What idiots. They think they can hide behind this account.
Ange,
They've got 2,000 people following them.
really important. Look at that video again and look at the comments. Somebody is doing a screen record of your live now, because if you look at the comments on one of the actual things, someone's put a picture up of the comments of this being read. Look at the comments on that video.
1 sec, let me just...
The picture on that post. If you go on to that post on that video, the second comment down, there is a picture, and it's a screen recording of your live now with Ali in the box, with the lady that came in the box and told you about the Instagram thing.
All right, where's it gone, guys? Sorry, somebody sent me on WhatsApp. Did they send me on WhatsApp? How did I get that? What was it called again? Sorry, let me have a look, 'cause I've come
So
out.
Delusive_Angie with 2 E's. So somebody in this live has done a screen recording of when that lady got in the box and told you she'd sent it to you on Instagram. That's why people were saying, look at the
I'm
comments.
looking at
look
it
at the
of
comments.
my house, on my street.
So on the video of them doing the house, right? On the video, look at the comments.
Google Maps of your
Oh, I see.
On the comments, there is a screen recording of when that lady came into your box and told you about the video.
I reckon this could even be Kat, you know, because she's made a comment on here, Kat, and she was the one that was sending things to my house.
Is that the one you've seen?
It might make sense about Kat.
That's why people were saying, look at the comments. Because someone in here.
Clearly a fan.
Karma.
Clearly.
You can keep doing.
Well, karma. So should we do karma for you when you say shit if you've got children? That's just ridiculous. You just doxed my neighbour with kids. And I think it's either Alicia, Carla or Kat. Because Kat made a comment on there. Yes, I reckon that could possibly be Kat. And Kat, if you are listening, so you know, I will be phoning your husband's job. Yeah, because wasn't he a police officer? Yeah, he was a police officer.
Andy, I've just looked back at that video. Just looked back to that video, and there's actually a lady in that video. There's a lady standing beside a car. Look at the video again.
dirty. Being a
Look at it carefully.
God is going to bless you. It may
There's a
not.
lady standing next to a car.
But what goes around
This is a Kat thing. This is what Kat would usually do.
comes back around.
Because I'm pretty sure she's one that also came to my house to make that video.
When that bitch come back for you, it'll
Yes.
be 10.
Just so you know, Kat, because I know you are watching, I will be phoning your husband's job because I feel that your phones need to be checked and I will be reporting you to the police. I think your devices should be checked because I've got feelings could be you. Yeah.
Can you see the lady standing next to the car, Ange?
Where are these
Getting
videos?
out, yeah, that's someone getting out of their car, isn't it?
I think so, either getting out or about to get in. But they look like they're looking at the camera. If you look at them, they look like they're looking at a camera.
You can keep doing
Where are the videos?
complete asshole. And
So
think
the
about it.
video is on. It's a page called delusive_Angie. But Angie
This isn't Google. This isn't Google. This is someone that's come to my house. This is not Google. They've actually taken a screen, gone around with the phone.
You look at the lady, Ange. She looks like she's looking at a camera.
For you, it'll be
That's so bad.
This ain't Google. That's not Google. No, because usually they have arrows on the road when it's Google.
The lady looks like she's looking at a camera, Ange.
Yes, exactly. Wow. Why would
That's
you
so
dox my
bad.
children? They've doxed her reg and everything.
karma is real.
Wow,
You
the
can keep
door
doing
number and
people-
everything they've doxed. I'm going to be knocking on her door and showing her this because she will want
Yeah,
to.
you need to let her know.
Yes. Oh, shut up, Karen, dark humour. What doxing is dark humour, is it? Dark humour. Shut up, piss off. Dark humour. Let's dox your children, shall we? And then you can say it's only humour. Get out of here. Idiot. Yes. TikToker, 100% not. I will always have my opinion. I will always have dark humour. If you don't like it, then piss off. Does not give you the right.
Yeah, just don't watch.
Does not give the right to dox someone. So just wondering, have you done it to Torian?
Fucking cat.
She did the worst. Torian did the worst. Have you said that to her? No, you haven't. This has all been reported to the police. By all means, all of them. They're bullying them, yes?
I don't understand why people watch when they're triggered. If
They
you're
watch.
triggered, just leave. Go.
Yes.
No
Don't
one's
watch this,
making
it's
you
simple.
stay here.
Yes, don't. Cat will be. I think I will be reporting Cat because I've got a feeling it could be her on that.
Right, I'm telling you now, that lady, 100%. I've just gone onto that video and like enlarged a thingy, and that lady's definitely looking at a camera of some description. So you can't tell me that's on fucking Google, which is staring right at a camera.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I'm bothered. I'm not even too bothered, but I'm more bothered about the neighbour. You know what I mean? I mean, and don't say, oh, but you shouldn't have done what you've done then. No one should be doxing regardless. It's a crime. I'm not committed a crime having a bit of dark humour.
Okay,
That's triggered you. But what a crime is doxing? It's a crime.
Okay, so people in the comments who keep saying it's Google Earth, if that's Google Earth, how come the fucking lady's looking at the fucking camera? How come she's staring straight at somebody who's throwing a camera against the fucking face? How come she's looking straight at the woman or the person who's doing the fucking recording? Jesus Christ, make it make fucking sense. The lady's looking directly at the person who's doing the video or whatever. You don't see that on fucking Google, for Christ's sake. Sorry for shouting, guys, in the box.
No, you're all right.
That's how it gets you, though, isn't it?
It doesn't matter if it's her fucking car. She's still looking at a fucking camera.
What's wrong with you?
What part of that are you not understanding? The woman may be standing next to her
This is
car.
definitely
or-
Kat.
Asshole and think
This
God
is definitely Kat. And Kat, I will be calling your husband's job. Yeah, because he was a police officer. Because I remember this was her that did it last time. Exactly the same thing.
bless you. It may not
Yes.
be today or tomorrow or next week, but what goes around comes back
Yes,
around.
I wonder what people are going to think. You know, your husband being an ex-police officer, and what were you in PLM? Doxing children in PLM? That was right. Yeah.
When that bitch come back for you,
Yes.
it'll be tenfold.
Weird.
It always comes out in the end.
Yeah. No. Well, whether
Yep.
it's Google or not,
On
still
with the
dox-
bitch.
still dox him. Whether it's Google or not. Should we dox everyone else that's had an opinion about things, or should we dox Torian who's saying the worst thing about a child? You know what I mean? It's a crime, regardless of what he's.
Ding.
And I'm just more
Quit
concerned.
hitting. It's not banter, you
And you
idiots.
cannot turn around to someone and say, "Wow, you shouldn't have done what you've done." Do you know what I mean? We could say that about everybody, but you're probably so perfect. Should we dox you? Should we? Yeah, probably got kids in your house and that. You know what I mean? It's doxing illegal either way. Yes, 100% it is. Yes, I'm going to go to the police about it. Paula, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's my opinion. I've not broken the law. So what I say is what I say. I've not broken the law. Simple as. However you look at it. Paula. Why are you here then? The police will say to you, Paula, why are you watching me if you're affected? Why are you here? It's off you pop. Oh, yes, sort your face out, love.
Bye, Felicia. Another one can
Another one
don't
bites the dust.
hit your ass as you're leaving, bitch.
Why bring kids in it? Because that's why doxing's illegal. You dox my neighbour. She's got children. Yeah, you doxed her children. Okay, so I now have to knock on her door. Yeah, because it's all put on over here. That's what it's done. And explain to her so she can take this to the police herself as well.
Do you know what, regardless...
It's not on me. It's not on me. So let me tell you something, yeah? The queen or the crime queen, whatever your name is, yeah? So if you do something wrong, should we all go and dox you? Should we dox your information? Shall we? Just, you know, people have an opinion all the time. Say shit, do shit. Should we go doxing everyone that has an opinion on here? You know, should we dox Tory? Should we dox Miss Red? Should we dox this person? That person that was racist? Should we dox Pearl? Should we dox them all? Because they've said shit. They have done shit. Should we dox them? No. It's not a crime.
At the end of the day, what they've put on this TikTok account is wrong, okay, regardless. And
It's not Leona. Oh my God, I think that's Leona. Piss off.
And I apologise for shouting. It's just that some things really get on my fucking nerve.
Oh, I've got a question here. You'll love this one by Karma Kaz. Get this, listen to this. Why is an Australian interested anyway? Well, Karma Kaz, I'm interested because I like Angie and I don't like you. So fuck off.
Oh dear. Someone's saying to watch this thing here.
On TikTok?
No, I don't agree with that. I really don't. Because when you think about who I just said, yeah.
Is it about me?
Gemzino.
Yeah.
Because she can't talk about me, Miss Red, if she's not talking about Torian. If she's not, Miss Red has not spoken on Torian, so she cannot sit there talking about me. Oh my God, Miss Red has Torian in the box. And Torian, are they talking about me? Is they okay with Torian in the box?
Numbers might go up a little bit.
By the way, Torian, I will be sending that video to the police of what you said about the child.
Hi, Chrissy.
They have such big support, and people watch.
So this is why Miss Red didn't speak on Torian, because it's a friend. There you go. In the box. Unbelievable, Miss Red.
As well, whoever's doing this, does like a.
And listen, Miss Red's got all my haters in there, so it's got to be about me. If Carla's in there, it's got to be about me.
She slept with her dog.
Yeah.
Oh, it is about me. Let me record this. Oh, Miss Red, I've already got a police case on you, love. I wouldn't continue. I really wouldn't, Miss Red.
How much of an animal lover she is.
Sorry, you Chinese Princess Fiona.
I've never fucking seen it, so...
Remember as well, Rose got a ban, didn't she? An IP address ban, like she wasn't allowed on social media. I don't know how they did it.
That was true, yeah.
That's definitely a bully room.
Everyone needs a recap of all the stuff that...
The hate life is ridiculous. Why would you put Torian in there, though? After what Torian has said, to have an opinion.
I had never heard these Palestinian... I had... Oh, is that me? Yeah. I'd never heard her words that she said about Palestinians or the anti-Semitic comments.
Why didn't, the question is, guys, why didn't Miss Red talk on Torian? But and why she has it in the box? Why did Miss Red not talk on Torian?
That's how I was Angie when the whole Palestinian thing was going on. No.
She hasn't even a right to have an opinion. She's in the box. Miss Red never spoke on Torian. Why? Because they're friends.
I've seen some of it, but again...
So her saying something about a child.
She's a hard person to go against.
Doesn't fit a narrative.
She's not scary. No, I don't fear her. It's the people that she has, around her, the people that do her down.
Oh, dear.
Here you go, guys. You know about the Miss Red. So look, got all my haters in there, but Torian is in there.
2 weeks ago, this is going to get worse.
Oh, and Alicia. What the hell? All my haters.
She'll get the help from alcohol. Like she says she's not addicted to alcohol. I have.
And you're surprised?
No, not really. I just didn't know Miss Red was friends with Torian. Now it makes sense why Miss Red didn't speak on Torian. When she said what she said, she made out it's because she don't want to trigger people. People need to wake up to Miss Red. They really do need to wake up to her. She is biased. She doesn't talk about her friends. She should have spoke on Torian. And she's got a cheek to be firing up a live and talking on me. Yeah? She has a cheek to be talking on me. Anyway, guys, I don't want to talk about Miss Red too much because I do have a police case against her with the clapper and all that.
Are they talking about you again then?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's a
I don't want to talk about Miss Red, though, because I honestly do have a police case against her regarding the revenge corn and various other things. Her now constantly harassing me. So can we let's change it, the subject. Oh, my head.
Definitely.
You're right, Corey. Is this Corey or Mitt? So much for not talking about you. I know. Miss Red will honestly get knocked at the door from the police, 100%. And I can swear to God she will. Because now she's harassing me after she committed revenge corn. My head is sore.
It's me, Angela! You're the biggest woman on the app. How dare you do this to everybody, Angela?
What do you mean?
Come on, let's approach the bully ring. Where is Miss Red?
It is a bully ring. And that is what it will see to the police. Miss Red, you got Alicia saying, about Lucy Rose and she got off the set, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Stop watching me, Alicia, because you're the first person I've reported. You weirdo. And she thinks the police won't do anything.
Oh, God.
Right, Angela, you know them screen recordings I sent you about Miss Red?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about time now, love. We're going to play them.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. If she wants to bully you, Angela, I will not stand for this any longer.
Kelly, I'm not. I went to the solicitors. You saw me live at the solicitors because I had to ask the solicitor a question regarding the case because it's not private. It is with the police. But
Shit, sorry. Was I on off mute then when I did that? Oh, damn.
And I can confirm what Miss Red did is revenge corn. I can confirm that. And I did say about we being friends, and I've told them the truth because there's no point. And they said it doesn't matter. Whether it doesn't matter, blackmail, blah blah blah, doesn't matter. She's done the crime. Bring it on, Miss Red, because now you're harassing me. Now you're harassing me. It's gonna look like you're trying to keep me quiet. Anyway, Corey, we're gonna do these messages.
Angie, have you seen one of the comments in the comments? I'll name her. Jessica says you're going to be arrested soon, Angie, for sure.
How can Angie be arrested? I won't be arrested for anything.
Fuck's sake.
You like handcuffs?
The police know what's going on. They actually know what's going on with the Miss Red, the Alex, the Pearl, all of them. Carla, Alicia, they know. I'm one woman. You need to remember, I'm one woman. But a lot of people are coming for one person. Do you understand? Now, I've got my solicitor who clearly, Miss Red, you did lie to me and say it was copyright. Say to me it was revenge porn. Right? That's what my solicitor said. So go and get a solicitor, Miss Red, because you're going to need one.
3 days ago, Miss Red had someone in the box and she said, oh no, we're not talking about her this week. Please don't talk about her. There's one thing I want to say. And the other thing I want to say is, you've said this before, Angie, and you pulled out receipts of your doctor's letters. And that was about 6 months ago, and no one spoke so much about it then, and Miss Red was still your friend then. It's just now that she isn't your friend, she's thinking, oh yeah, I can go live and I'll talk about her for 3 hours. Nah.
I agree, Diana.
My sister said to me, right, because Miss Red's got into her head that we became friends and I dropped the clapper situation and things and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it might look like, okay, now we're not friends, I've reported to the police. It's going to probably look like that, but I've told the solicitor that this is how it's going to look because we were friends. I did say it's okay, don't worry about it. But I did tell my solicitor that the fact is, though, it's really kind of, it's always been at the back of my mind. It's always really affected me. But I tried to kind of just move on from it, and I feel I can't. And that's why we kind of, in some ways, fell out again with Miss Red. And I said she's saying that I'm holding her to ransom and all this kind of thing because I keep going on about the clapper. But the solicitor said to me, it does not matter. It doesn't. None of that matters. She's committed the crime, and that's all that matters.
You need to do the time, Angie. You need to push charges.
Okay, so Miss Red has just ended her live, so no doubt she'll be watching your live, Ange.
Miss Red is the beast.
Miss Red, now it's harassment, because guess what, Miss Red, I haven't actually spoken about you for a while. I haven't actually spoken about you, but now you're constantly talking about me. And yeah, you could say you do the FYP, but the police don't understand what the FYP is. They will only understand that you've constantly got my haters in your box talking about me. Now, what I said last night is not a crime. I said about myself. It was dark humour, like it or not, it was not a crime. But, and I have got a solicitor. It definitely is revenge porn, by the way. And I did go to the solicitor this morning to ask her a question. She wasn't there. And she said, it doesn't matter if we were friends and I forgave you. It does not matter. I still have I'm in my right to report it at any time I want to report it. Even if I have fallen out of you and we've had an argument, I'm doing it out of revenge. Reporting it. It does not matter. You've done the crime. And that's all they look at.
Mods, be at the ready.
I'll stand by.
We have 2.5k in here, Angie. You had 1.5k while Miss Red was live. You now have 2.5k. So let's see how many people come in from Miss Red's live.
Charlie, I don't have enough evidence about Charlie.
Let's see how many people come in here, Angie, licking your ass when they've been slating you in the comments in Miss Red's live.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't have evidence against Charlie. Miss Red, I do.
And for people telling me be quiet in the comments, no! Well, be as loud as fucking want to be. Okay? Don't like it? Don't watch. Sorry, Anne.
And the evidence I would need, I've been told, is a message. The actual message that he sent it. I don't have that. I've only got a video of them laughing about it, but the actual message that he's actually sent it, that's what I need. But I have that with Miss Red. So please stop going on about Charlie. Thank you. Now it's on, mods.
Who is
buckle up,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, Angie, can you remod me, please?
Yeah. Buckle up, buttercups. You're in for a hell of a ride.
Someone goes, who is Delusive Smiles? I am Delusive Smiles.
Yeah. You're right, Zayana. Zayana's quiet. I bet Zayana's eating again, man.
No, I brought a new vape and I'm just figuring it out. I went to the shop and I couldn't get my flavour, so I'm stubborn. I'm like, I'm not going to buy one of them again. I'm going to go to this one.
Corey, where are those messages? Have you sent those messages? I'd like to put them up.
So I've got a bit of an issue with this. Right, I'm unable to.
Keep coming with all the comments about Christmas, guys. Keeps coming.
Answer your WhatsApp a second.
So keep going, guys, because this is funny.
Do they know it's Christmas?
Surely.
Oh, Al.
No.
Oh dear. Yes.
Last Christmas, you gave me my heart.
But the very next day,
You
Keep
gave
coming,
it
guys.
away.
Don't slack. Keep coming.
I can't remember the rest.
Save me from tears. I give it to someone special. And just gone.
Guys, so we're going to do it in a couple of hours.
Oh,
A couple of hours, guys. Need a little bit of time.
Oh my God.
Who are you talking about, Danny?
Probably me. I was just singing.
I got 2.6k and I dealt with. So I'd like to know who Danny is talking about. The downforce on its way. I can't wait yet for the misread and the bully ring. Yes, you're right. If that's who you're talking about. 100%. Because they all have orders to not talk about me. The only thing I need to go to the police now is about this address. And that, I believe, is Cat. So cackles. They have all the cackles. The thing is, you've got to remember, everything I've said on TikTok is not a crime. I've not committed no crime. Yeah? And that's what you've got to remember. I've not committed no crime. I've had opinions. You might not like them, but they're opinions. Yeah, I have a very, very good case.
You make me laugh.
And people were wondering why I was in there. And I just said, well, because I reported them all.
Al, you do make me giggle.
Love all the Christmas tunes like that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
The whole book from my snowflakes. La 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 la.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Please don't say that they're still going on about the Christmas thing, Smiles.
Yeah, all the time, Ange. They never give up.
Get a life.
They never give up. This is why I said in the comments, I said to keep them coming because I'm loving it. Keep it coming.
Guys, go and get a life, man. What the hell? Smiles is looking forward to Christmas. Yes, we'll have all the begging.
This is why we're laughing and singing Christmas songs, Ange.
Christmas time. Pray for the other world at Christmas time. When you're having world outside your kitchen, dread.
Some grass.
World of dread and fear, dread.
All these people on the goddamn box.
Christmas time at all.
Expect you're not in the box, love.
Well, I wish it could be Christmas again.
I'm just getting into that.
Right, Mum.
I can't wait for Christmas because I'm going to be the biggest one.
I have got a song to play for Miss Wright.
Oh, Smile's laugh is so fake. Well, that's my laugh, so lump it or like it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my song. I love that one.
We had twin toes with a big fat stinking pants.
Everybody knows I'm I gotta be real nice, say it twice, be real nice. This facade, and now I see, dear me, what a so this would be.
If you want to carry on, Auntie, you're quite enjoying that, aren't you?
This leaves Miles alone, man. You don't care what you got to say. It's just boring.
See, this is the thing. They think they bother me, but I'm actually laughing at them, Ange. So who's having the laugh now?
Exactly. It's just boring hearing and then say it over and over again. You know what I mean?
I mean, come on, guys, get it right. Halloween's before Christmas. Fuck's sake.
I mean, it's just banter someone's book, but it's not banter. It's boring now. Banter is just you have a joke and move on, and then that's it. But it's been banter.
Isn't it Halloween first, is it?
Yeah, that's their season.
Oh, when's Halloween?
31st of October.
Yeah.
What's Miss Red coming as? Is she going to come in with no filters?
No, she's got to come as
Princess Fiona, Corey. Princess Fiona.
Oh, nice.
Just after going for Callie Marie, let me tell you something. This humour, right, when it's just the once, but it's been a year now. It's the same.
Oh, it's been longer than a year, Anne.
That's the problem I have here. It's the same joke. And now it's boring.
It's been longer than a year, Ange, and the amount of messages I get is fucking insane.
Yeah, someone just said it's banter, and I'm just saying, well, yeah, at once, but not the whole year. Now it's boring.
Not continuously.
Yeah, you've got to change the joke now.
As this is why I say, come up with something a little bit more original. Come up with something better than that, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda, for the subscription. Thank you. Oh, look, guys, I'm even on the number 13 on the popular board. I'm not even trying. 16 waiting in the boxes. Text back, you're not in the box, so I just can't get you in.
God, 16 people waiting. Wow.
I don't know if some of them have actually come in there.
Don't forget your heart muting bracelets.
So put them in, guys.
Go for it, Ange.
Right.
If they're trolls towards me, I'm just going to sit there and laugh.
No, I'll kick them if they do. Oh.
Someone tap dancing?
This one sounds like being in a bloody coffin.
Tap harder. Show us your river dance.
Daddy, I love you.
Hello,
Daddy always want to get them presents for Christmas.
Oh, Lisa's in the box. You're going to have to kick someone. Scout sister, you're not saying anything. Lisa in. Oh, wait a minute. Lisa, did you request a box?
No idea, Ange.
Knock 3 times if you're feeling affected. Guys, be careful. You know how people are affected so easily. Do not breathe.
Don't forget to tap screen and send a heart me before you leave.
Yes. I'm holding my breath. Lisa said it was a mistake, Anne. She didn't mean it.
Okay. This cat has sent me a gift. Well, you better send me gifts. Yes, we'll have all the gifts. Keep going.
People getting in the boxes are not saying nothing, look.
Send more gifts.
Yep. Come out, wherever you are.
I'm scared to fart in case I shit myself. Sorry, I was watching Miss Red earlier and it's giving me a proper queasy belly.
Oh, was her live just talking about me, was it? Because I know, you know how I knew it was about me? Carla and Lisa was in the box.
And she went on about Trickster first.
You could have done her...
Carla, guys, you know it's about me.
You could have done an Angie last night, Corey, with the wet fart she was doing.
Thank you for the kiss. Keep going with the kiss. Keep going.
See, look at that. That's Miles. Are you doing a beg this year for Christmas for adult kids? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just to be really nice to you. You can sit here and watch the live, but you can't comment.
No, she's going to do a link to a bio for PayPal.
I don't know who these two... Sorry, was that person just talking?
No.
Oh, I thought I kicked the wrong person out. How are you, Corey? You all right?
I'm all right, my love.
Yes. Where were you last night? Did you not go live last night?
What?
Did you not go live last night?
I did. I went live with you, and then everyone was sending me videos and stuff. Whilst I don't know what you said, I'm certainly not going to go against you either, because you stuck with me when I said some stupid stuff. So all I said to everybody was...
Well, you know why I said what I said, don't you, Corey? Because I've diagnosed myself many times on Dr. Google. So when people said, I said, you know, I always go one up. So, for example, insomnia, fatal insomnia, you know, anemia, I've got sickle cell anemia. I'd have something worse than what you have. Do you know what I mean? And then Jack said to me, oh, why have you not mentioned cancer in your diagnosis? Is that because it affects you? I said, no, I've got melanoma there. It was a freckle. It was just me taking the piss out of all my diagnoses that I've had because of my health anxiety. You know when you Google something and you've got it because you look at the symptoms, it was basically that. It was banter.
Either way.
And all those illnesses I thought I had. And I swear to God, I thought I'd fatal insomnia. Thank you. I honestly thought, thank you. I honestly thought I'd fatal insomnia. Do you know what fatal insomnia is?
No.
It could give you a heart attack.
Thanks for the gifts, guys. You don't have to, but thank you.
No, you have to gift me immediately.
I was thanking him for my gift story.
Luxford, I wouldn't joke about having that. I didn't joke about having that. It was banter because I have actually thought at one point I did have that. I thought I had melanoma. I thought I had fatal insomnia. I thought I had sickle cell anemia. I thought I had all those illnesses I mentioned last night. And now it's on Google. For God's sake. Get a life, guys. Get a life. It's all about me anyway. Oh, go away, Claire Ralph. You pathetic woman.
Oh, God. Look at them whinging.
Don't Google, it's not good. I know, but there's my health anxiety. Honestly, all those things I said last night, I've actually diagnosed myself with because of my health anxiety. So I was just taking the piss. But nobody was mocking cancer. My dad had cancer. So does my mum. I wonder if I ever had cancer. Oh, God, I feel ill, man.
Oh, don't start again.
That's hangover, Ange.
Yeah, hangover. I'll diagnose you with that. Not fucking
My whole family have dark humour. It's normal for the yeah.
Yeah, I have that as well, Rox. You know, that was it Munchausen disease? I've got that too, yes.
Angie, check WhatsApp. I sent you a screenshot.
I can vouch for that.
Angie, check WhatsApp. I sent you a picture and a screenshot.
A picture?
I've sent you a screenshot of something I just took a picture of.
Oh, God. Let me have a look.
I love anal fisting.
What?
Oh, I thought I was on this one.
Oh, so I'm looking at... I can't find it. You haven't sent me it.
Angie Blanchard. I love you, Daddy.
People don't understand the dark humour, do they?
Oh,
embarrassing.
Eat some grass.
Day live, right? We've got Torian, yeah, who said the worst of the worst, which I will send the police, by the way, to him, because I thought that was disgusting. I think everyone should send that to the police. Delusive Angie reaction live. But the thing is, NJ hosts and Torian and all these people that support Torian, what she said. How come you didn't out her? How come you didn't have a reaction in regards to what Torian said, which was the most vilest thing, which I believe everyone should send to the police?
I need to run to the toilet. I'm going to shit myself.
I thought the caption at Delusive Angie reaction live was actually quite funny.
Delusive Angie reaction live, oh, for God's sake. Never put it back now.
So
but
much for the
where's
blackout.
Torian's reaction live, NJ host? Where's Torian's reactions live?
So much for the fucking blackout, eh?
Yeah, I know.
How embarrassing.
Guys, I haven't got LBS. I've been watching this Red all morning.
Red, Angie, CUNT. I'm glad you put that as an emoji, Miss Red, because that's malicious communications just there.
Yeah, I sent you that as well, Ange.
Thank you, I appreciate that, because that's her emoji that she's put up, isn't it? I love this black cow.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's going well.
You find that what you're doing, Miss Fred, is actually harassment because there's only one of me.
Oh, dear.
Jay just likes the sound of his own voice, 100%. We get you all to ourselves this way. Not an emoji. Still on the platform. That she's inciting hatred. That's what she's doing on her platform.
And you know what? Since Miss Red went live, it's reaction lives after that, so it'll all carry on all through the day.
Why did Miss Red talk about Torian? Why did she have a big live about Torian? She didn't want to talk about it.
Why?
In fact, she had Torian in her box, who said the worst thing about a child in her box. If you think, Miss Red, that what Torian is going to get away with what she said, and you're going to deflect it onto me, you have another thing coming, Miss Red, because I will send that video of Torian to the police. And if everyone is affected by what Torian has said, send it to the police.
But apparently what Torian said is okay, because otherwise she would have been in a box.
Yes, why is she in Miss Red's box after what she said? Because Miss Red thinks she controls the app, she thinks she owns the app, and she thinks that she can just bring it back for Torian, but she can't, because I'm going to play the video every day on my life.
And this is what you said before, right? If they're not thingied by Eagle Queen, then they're not the same by you. Goes the same for anyone else that wants to do a reaction live. If they're not put by, like what I can't remember what you said it was, Ange, but you know what I mean.
Angela.
They just exactly. They want to go for you, Angie, because you affect them. Because Miss Red knows I'm doing the 10 a.m. spot, and it's all about that. You know what I mean? Huh?
I saw a video yesterday. EQ was taking the piss. She's back with Jack.
I know. It was an act.
Well, I think though, I watched a video where Jack was allowed in her live stream. He looked very uncomfortable, as if he was reading from a script.
Oh, really?
Yeah, genuine. I think we need to safeguard Jack.
Oh.
Safeguard him in my bed, of course.
Oh my God. I mean, to be honest, nothing surprised me on this app anymore.
And where's that video gone? Oh, I want to save it, right? So, one sec.
Corey, have you made it to the toilet?
I forget, guys, how you manage to watch Miss Red in the morning. It's giving me IBS.
Okay, I'm going to save that as well.
Corey, have you made it to the toilet?
I have.
That's good.
Only 27
I was worried for you.
Boxes.
Yeah, it's not
27
nice.
people waiting for the box, Ange.
Who?
27 people.
27 people waiting for the boxes.
What the hell? Can we put them in? Has anyone got powers to put them in?
I haven't.
I haven't.
Angie, you need to give me powers. You said you had, but I've not got them.
Who's that?
Candy Floss.
I don't have the powers either.
One sec, Candy. You right, Candy? Forgot you in there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
hello,
alright.
Kendrick Lamar.
I don't have the powers either, Ange.
How I have not given you powers? You've got them now.
Thank you, darling.
Hello, Kendrick, darling.
Alright.
Why are 29 people waiting for the box? They must be excellent.
See, now I feel left out.
Oh, man, the stars are going to give you it as well.
I'm only joking.
Money?
No, that's smart. You've already got power.
I haven't got power for the box. But you don't give me power for the box because I ding people.
I can't see if I
And there's
got.
good reason. Smiles, you've already got the power.
Well, how do I put them in the box then?
I don't think you can do it while you're in the box, though.
Yeah, you can. At the
Oh,
bottom,
you can,
go
okay.
to interact, click on live together, and then you'll see the notifications.
Oh,
I get it. Thank you.
Oh. Thanks, Corey. Well, thanks, Ange.
I'm not allowed it because I ding people, apparently.
You've all got powers in it. Ali will make Ali a mod as well, because she'll be easier. Ali, you're now mod.
Ooh.
passing over for you, then. Oh,
You
sorry.
right, Colette? You watching EastEnders,
Ange.
It's not too good. Oh, I'll kick her. I do like to have a little nose at times, but if they've got kids in there, I'll kick them.
And also, Corey, don't say anything about him. Yeah, I wouldn't if I was you. Ziana's in, yeah, she'll block you.
Yeah, don't do that. No hate.
I've got something to say.
Finger.
Hey, just Nana.
Angie.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay. Wasn't it a few months ago there was a certain someone that you weren't friends with but was in your box quite a bit, wanted to dox someone, and you and her fell out over that?
Yeah.
So you fell out with somebody to basically protect, I'm just going to say it, you fell out with Life on the Edge because she wanted to dox Alicia, am I right?
And Chipper, yeah. Well, I don't
Yeah.
like doxing because I just thought, well, if she's doing that, she might, me fall out. She's going to dox me as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is, you don't dox people, so why do people think it's okay to dox your address?
No, exactly.
Exactly.
And then there was a big hoo-ha when Miss Red's address ends up in Torian's comments. There was a big hoo-ha
Yeah, but
about it.
is Miss Red afraid of Torian? Because didn't Torian say she was going to come up to her house and do this, that and the other?
She did. She was in a
And now
box.
Torian.
I'll free a box up right, Dan.
Torian, because it was. She said it's too much of a trigger, but she's got Torian in her box today, this morning.
Yeah. No, it's wrong.
Wow.
Thank you, Shona, for the gift. Thank you. Yeah, so
And the next thing I want to say,
Torian was in
Angie-
Miss Red's box today, even though she said that about a child.
But Angie, this is the next point I want to make. Now, this might be going down a dark avenue, but I want you to hear me out, okay? So do you know the way people were saying, oh, that image is on Google Earth, it's on Google Earth, okay? Let's say, for argument's sake, it is on Google Earth. But they're using that image in a malicious way. The same way as if I found somebody on Facebook, went into their pictures and got a picture of one of their children and put it on the internet. I found it from a public platform, but I'm using it in a malicious way. That's the difference. So just because it's on the internet doesn't mean you can't use it in a malicious way. They're literally putting up your picture of your house saying, this is Angie's house. Even if it's on Google Earth, that is doxing.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Shona. And and that's because of Miss Red and certain other creators have created a hate train, a bully ring against me, and that's why I'm getting what I'm getting. Do you know what I mean? Because they're part of that group. Why didn't Miss Red talk on Torian? Why? Because they're friends.
Jenny, you're still breathing. It's not banter. Getting someone's address doxed, you idiot.
If that person had children, would you be saying the same thing?
Honestly,
It's sick.
Some of the comments, man.
I mean, Torian said the worst of the worst, and now they're trying to deflect onto me. That's kind of now brushed under the carpet. Because of their dislike for me, they're going to go for me. And I'm
But
not
Angie,
having-
you
it
didn't-
has all been
you
reported
didn't-
to the police.
You didn't go for a child with an illness. You didn't. You were talking about yourself. How they can compare that to what Torian said is ridiculous.
See, this is what I said though. What? Honestly, we were getting hammered in the comments last night by people. Like mods were I had to come off for half an hour and then come back on again. But this is what I was saying. If Angie was aiming it at someone else, it'd be totally different. But it wasn't. She was doing it against herself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I genuinely don't get what the issue is.
It is at this point severe harassment, you know what I mean? From, because I'm a one-woman army, I'm on my own. When you've got quite a few people, and Miss Red with 6K viewers talking on me, inciting hatred on me, putting up Angie the CUNT. That's malicious communications just there, and that's what she's doing, Miss Red, and the rest of them, Alex and Alicia and Carla, and forget Carla, she definitely needs a restraining order. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. And I should have reported it to the police a long time ago. And I don't care what people think, oh, you've got no case to do. Well, we'll decide. Let the police decide, isn't it?
Remember when you were in school and you didn't like somebody, you stayed away from them.
Yeah.
You stayed away from them. You didn't talk to them. You didn't hang around with them. You didn't have anything to do with them. Why can't that be the case on TikTok? You don't like someone, block them. You don't associate with them. End of.
It's because they know they're never going to meet Angie. That doesn't matter. They control as much as they want on TikTok. They're not going to meet her. Do you know what I mean? If it was like where they were going to go and see Angie, that'd be a totally different story. But because it's on social media, they think they can do and say what the fuck they want towards Angie.
I mean, the thing is, people need to remember, I'm not never committed a crime. I've not done that. They have done that. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, Angie, they have nothing to talk about, 100%. But I feel, I need to get this straight, because I do use TikTok as a job. So I just, you know, and people can have their opinions, but let the police decide. They can send every video about me, but it's got to be about them. They can't just say send videos of me having an opinion that's affected them. That's not a crime to do that. So they need to send videos in related to them. Yeah. But also, the police won't look at it.
But also, Ange, it's okay for them to say the things they say about you, but if you were to turn around and say things about them, it would be another completely different story. They would be going for they'd be coming at you tons and tons and tons if it was you going at them. But it's okay for them to go at you, but it's not okay for you to retaliate. Make it make sense.
Yeah. But like I said, if people think it's me, well, let the police decide then. Because I do need restraining orders. Because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, obviously, if you do that privately, it'll cost you thousands.
I fell asleep really early last night, and I'm up really early with my little lad. So when I was up this morning, it was literally all about you, Angie. This was the early hours this morning. And I was like, fuck me, what have I missed? And I kind of seen a couple of things, and I seen where you were pointing at the freckle. I seen that, and I was like, is this the uproar and the outrage? Like,
yeah. People need to realise that you know, the thing is, and this is how the police, in my opinion, will see it, that you've got Torian, Miss Red, Alex, they've all said shitty things, wrong things. Why just come for me? You know what I mean? Why didn't you talk about Torian? Why haven't you got the same reaction for Torian? And the police will see that, but you have that reaction for me. You know, that's a personal vendetta. Yeah.
Of course it is.
Because you never spoke on Torian. You had no opinion on her because you're her friend.
Why have you and Miss Red fallen out, Angie? Like, why have you actually fallen out? I must have missed that. Because
well, you know what it was with Miss Red is she's like the I felt she was a manipulator of like her little minions, where, like, for example, me and Miss Red had beef, then Alex would come for me, and Alex is her mod, and I've told Miss Red many times, speak to Alex, you can defend yourself. Why is Alex, you know, defending you? Every time something happened with me and Miss Red, Alex would get in the box and have something to say about it. It's weird behaviour. You know what I mean?
And that's why
fell out. And I just thought, you know, keep going about my mods that they enable me and da. Well, maybe you should speak to Alex, because, you know, it's the same with when he tried to dox Miss Red's address, or made out it was because of the beef between Torian and Miss Red. Alex got involved in that. Yeah, do you remember?
Are they related or anything, Angie? Are they like siblings, or?
Miss Red's details were doxed in Torian's life, and apparently only Alex. And that's because of the beef they had, and that's what Alex does. It's weird. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. To be honest, with the clapper, I don't feel I kind of really got over the clapper. And you know, how can you trust someone that does that?
No, that's not something you can just get over, Angie.
Yeah. So, you know, and she sent it to a male, you know. So yeah, and I just
thought, had to mute Roxy C's box because there was heavy breathing. People couldn't hear, so I've just muted a mic.
I had also the ambulance at my house last night, right? Because someone had phoned them to say that I was, you know, SHing on live. Yeah. My mother woke up at 4 in the morning, right, and she's sick, to answer the door to the ambulance.
Angie. Can you trace that? Can you get that seen to, like, can you get that found out?
Yeah, I have spoken to the ambulance driver to refer back to the police. This is something that I am going to be speaking to the police about this week or next as well, to investigate that phone call. Because it's not the first time it's happened. It's happened a few times. Do you know what I mean? And my mum is sick, so you know it's not acceptable and it's not okay. There's going to be a voice to that phone call, and they should be able to trace that phone call, even if it's private. They should be able to trace it.
Oh God, yeah. They should. Hawks calls and stuff, they'd have to be able to trace those kind of things.
Yeah.
And that really was horrible. I mean, like I came off and then came back on again, and I was in the comments trying to sort comments out and stuff. And honestly, that was fucking horrible.
Why wait?
Why?
Because I've been sawing. I went to the solicitors this morning. I needed to speak to the solicitor about a few things. She wasn't there, so I came on TikTok. I will do it this week.
Hey,
Angie, would you please report that picture of your house as well, please?
Yeah, I'm going to report it all.
Yeah.
And this is what happens.
Have you got like a diary?
Misread with 6K and starting hatred. This is what happens. You know? And Alex, another one that got all excited talking about me after what you said about a chair.
But Angie, can I just say something to you? And I've seen it. Now, I haven't been following you for super long. I'd say about 6 months. But I've seen it so many times. You are so forgiven. You are so forgiven. And I'm screaming at the screen saying, what is she doing? Do you know, you need to stick to your guns on this. And people, a leopard doesn't change its spots.
The thing is,
do you know what I mean?
There's nothing to do about what happened last night, because that was dark humour. It doesn't matter whether they think it's disgusting or not, the police, you know. It's not a crime.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about myself. I didn't mock anybody. It was about me. So they can run with what they want to run with. You know, but they're going to be, it's definitely going to be looked at as to why they don't have that reaction to Torian. Why is Torian misread box? And you got this like bully live on me. It's definitely personal. Why didn't you have that reaction to Alex or to other people?
Yeah.
And it's
selective outrage.
It will look personal. And all I can say, people might not agree with me, but let the police decide now, because I have reported all. There's a few things I have to do now, you know, and I've just get restraining orders as well at the same time.
Yeah.
I tried to do
definitely.
it privately where I get a solicitor, but it's going to cost thousands.
No. Go down the correct avenues.
It is. When I had a case on a certain individual, it did go from malicious communications to harassment and all that kind of thing. But I dropped the case, so I did actually have a case in.
Can I just say, Angie never mocked anybody that has any illness or anything like that. She never did that. She was talking about, it was for Angie talking about herself, and not once, not at any point in Angie's live yesterday or last night or this morning did Angie mock anybody.
I agree with this.
She didn't mock anybody. So people in the comments are saying that she mocked people. You need to get your facts straight, because not at one point did Angie mock anybody with any health problem or anything like that. She didn't do that. So stop coming up with things that aren't true.
Yeah. And you know what? I hope you had that same reaction to Torian, who said the worst on there. Because I'm not going to have this deflect onto me. I will send that video to the police of what Torian said. 100% I will do. And I think if other people feel they should, then they should too.
No, joking about it isn't mocking it, for fuck's sake. She was talking about herself. She wasn't talking about anybody else. She wasn't saying, oh, well, this person's got this and I'm going to joke about it. She wasn't doing that. She was doing it about herself. There's a complete difference.
And even so, it's still not a crime. It's still not a crime to say you've got something you haven't got. That's not a crime.
Oh, my God. Seriously. Bore off, Smalls. Why don't you bore off?
Well, that's not how the police will see it, so carry on.
Take a long walk of a short pier, you lot, honestly.
Oh my God! Honestly, you have to laugh at the comments sometimes.
Well, no, but all the FYP, what are they going to do when there's that blackout? So
You
they
have
change
to
the
laugh
date for
at
the
the
blackout.
comments.
So what are they going to do if I get on FYP again? Not say anything.
You have to laugh at the comments, because sometimes I think, do these people actually have a brain?
Oh, yeah.
No.
If it was a crime, how do comedians do it?
Yes, it's nearly Xmas, everyone. Angie Security smiles. It's nearly Xmas. Woohoo!
Well, you can take it any way you like, love. Just make sure you're wearing cement shoes.
Honestly. Fucking hell.
So anyway, we'll all be discussing Miss Red in a couple of hours when we get the information through, because there is something that Corey does have in regards to Miss Red, and that will be in a couple of hours, guys.
Oh, can't wait to see
This
that.
is not me doing it. This is Corey.
Can't wait
Well,
for
it
that.
takes a knob to know a knob, doesn't it?
You thought this was Angie's live. This is Angie's live, but people in the boxes can speak, you know, and we are her mods after all.
Miles is not annoying, guys. Leave her a bloody lunch. How do gets in the box?
I never get in the box
That's Diana
neither.
Ian again.
I'm annoying. Woohoo!
Every time Diana's quiet, she's eating.
Affected.
I'm annoying. I love Christmas. Oh my god, the compliments just keep coming, Ange. Oh Jesus.
Oh, what clowns. I didn't realise the circus had come early this year.
So many compliments though, Al. I'm loving it. People must really love me because I've got so many compliments.
Am I in the box?
Yeah.
I'll be
Yes,
back.
you're in the box.
Let's go into the loop.
Did you mean to get in the box or?
No, I did, yeah. No, I was just saying hi to Angie. I watch her quite a lot.
Okay.
I think she's mentally ill like myself. She's definitely got mental illness. But I haven't also, there's nothing wrong with it. But can I just say in all, she's does anybody else think she's a totally different person when she's had a drink to when she's not had a drink?
I mean, isn't everybody?
Well, fair point, yeah, but last night, I was watching her last night and I wanted to, this morning, I want to give her a cuddle.
I mean, listen, we can say it till we're blue in the face and people believe what they want to believe, but Angie doesn't talk about other people with, like, health conditions. If anything, she gives herself too much of a hard time.
No, I agree with that. I do agree. And I don't agree with some stuff that she does say. I think some of the stuff is disgusting that she does say, and that's just my personal opinion. We all have those opinions.
Yeah.
But I do agree with, like she says, she's by herself. Everybody's got everybody behind them on this app, and she defends herself. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Wasn't it as disgusting as what Torian said? And you got Miss Red, right, talking about my behaviour with that woman that said this most disgusting thing about a child in her box. Make that make sense.
What did this Torian do? Like,
Alicia trying to want to get me off about something about Lucy Rose got a ban on here. Yeah, there's a personal vendetta. The police will see it there, and I can tell you that 100%. All right, especially when you got Torian in your box, Miss Red.
What did Torian do? Can I ask?
Oh, it was wild.
There's nobody allowed to say.
Huh? The child had been STAB, right?
Okay.
And she turned around and said to someone, she started doing the actions of, you know what?
Oh, wow.
And said that her child should have been unalive. And she was laughing about it.
Oh, that's wrong. That's not normal.
It's not normal. It's disgusting.
Weird
Isn't it something about
Well, just like Alicia saying, now getting me off the app. Do you know how many videos I've got of you and Torian, love? Okay, it's a personal vendetta, and that's exactly how the police will see it. That it is a personal thing, especially if you're supporting someone that's the worst of the worst on the set. It's what you call selective outrage. Okay, and the police will see it's a personal vendetta. Whether you think what I said was right or wrong, it doesn't matter about that. You're supporting the worst on the app. She is so obsessed with me. She was the first person I actually took to the police.
See, can I also add, thank you for adding me in the box and all, I really appreciate it. I literally watch it every night, Angie, because I haven't got a life, and I do enjoy it. My relationship's on blink because of you, so thanks very much for that. But the only thing, I think you're brilliant, mate. I think you're amazing. You know, people enjoy watching you, blah, blah, blah. Who's putting you wrong? Anyway, only thing I didn't agree with is what you said the other night. Do you remember saying it because you were drunk? Or regarding the it really triggered me regarding the what was it? I don't know how to use different words on this app without getting blocked.
You're talking about grape?
Yeah, and the
I'm not talking about that. It's my opinion. If you get affected, just block me. It's that simple.
All right, that's fair enough. Okay,
I'm allowed my opinion.
Oh, so that's your opinion.
Yep. And what I said last night was also an opinion. It was about myself, no one else. So,
oh no, last night I don't agree with what you said. I mean, I don't have any dispute what you said last night. To be honest, I agreed with you last night. But no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough if it's an opinion. I've got
Angie, shall I drop Roxy C? Because I think she might have fallen asleep in her box.
Yeah, thanks.
Right. But yeah, Angie, keep being you. What a woman.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
What a woman. Do you know what though? A lot of people need to have your attitude. You just don't give a F-U-C-K, and I love it. But I do think, see, I suffer really bad mentally, and I do think you're mentally ill. Do you think you're mentally ill?
No. What the fuck? No.
Like literally, I mean, just yeah, it's not facts again.
Would it help my police case if I said it, if I am?
Probably not.
No, I will. Okay, yes, I am. I'm mentally ill, yes.
No, I'm not saying it horribly, Angie. And I've suffered with it for many years.
I'm only joking, by the way, guys. You know what I mean?
For many years.
Angie the Grinch is in the house.
Just here's someone mentioned you. Telling me, Butley, are you a doctor? No, I can be a doctor if you want. Huh? No, I'm a nurse. No, I'm not really. Anyway, I'm going to drop. I just wanted to say thank you very much for letting me join. I feel privileged.
Charlie.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for letting me join. I feel privileged, and I will carry on supporting you regardless, Angie.
All right. Thank you, Carly. I appreciate that.
I appreciate, yeah, you're a good woman. You've got a big heart. You say some stuff that not everybody agrees with, but we're all sat here watching you. So
please will tell everybody. I'll tell Alicia. You keep running your mouth about me, saying I'm a non-supporter and all this. Okay. You have Miss Red that shared my clapper, right? That's committed crimes here. Okay. That has shared Zach the Brat's sensitive photos and blamed him for it. Yeah. Wow. Where's their blackout? Where's their kind of reaction, and where's all that?
No, totally. Somebody's put in chat, Carly hasn't a clue. Do you know what, the good Kent? You're right, I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. Anyway, keep being you.
Welcome to the mental health.
I know I'm mentally ill. I'll put the label to it. I don't give a crap. I am ill. But anyway, Ange, keep being you. You're doing good. You know, we all support you. Everyone can say bad stuff about you, but they're all still sat here watching you. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Exactly. You've got good mods. You know, they've got your back. I can see that. Me acting like I've known you since you were 10. But exactly. No, jog on. The good Kent. Look at you behind the screen. I don't know how you cope with these. They're behind the screen. Go on. Anyway, I'm going.
All right, see you later.
Bye, Carly. You take care, bye. I don't know how to go.
I'll do it. There you go.
Right, thanks. You're right, just Nana.
How are you, Ange?
Yeah, I'm good. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm glad to be home. I know that. What's wrong with all these wet wipes? What about when they're all fucking sat there slagging you off day in, day out and commenting on you all the time?
What about when they say they share sensitive information, sensitive pictures, and talk about children? You know,
exactly.
You've got that person, which I cannot get my head around, Torian, who said the worst and the worst on this app in Miss Red's box. So obviously Miss Red supports Torian. People need to wake up. You really need to wake up. Miss Red.
None of them are friends. None of them are. I'll tell you why. I supported Pearl, you know I did, right?
Hey, Nanny G.
And the reason I don't support her anymore, because, do you know what it was? Miss J, Alex, all the rest of them, all would not speak to Pearl till she become your friend, and then all of them, she's let them all back, every one of them. So that, to me, just shows that her morals aren't there. Because why would it feels like they used you so that they could get there. They're all fucking not normal, Angie. They're not normal, none of them.
Exactly. 100%. One sec.
They need to look at their own lives because they're all fucking draining.
Yeah. So Zach's pictures were sent to Gracie, Miss J, and Mama Kaz. They all got pictures.
Oh, well, there you go.
What pictures were sent to them?
Pictures of Zach in a really bad place, what he'd done to himself. Because he was begging Miss Red not to talk about him, not to, because she was going to do an exposure on him or something. And she decided to send them to other people and share them around there. And someone that I know, a friend of mine, actually got those photos as well.
Wow. I mean, how low is that? How sick is that?
Yeah. So I'm not surprised that she's supporting Torian. So, but it makes sense why she didn't speak on Torian.
They pick and choose, Angie. Pick and choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fact got them. Yeah,
outrage.
Got them as well. Yeah, 100%.
See, they hate you, but they watch you, and they watch you because they want to see when you've had a drink, and then they come at you, but they can't help but watch you. I mean, make it make sense.
Do you know why though, Angie, as well? Because if they speak about Torian, they'll get like 200 people in. If they speak about you, they get thousands in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly why they do it. They're taking your clout on what you do because you've never said anything about anybody else other than yourself. But you still got a shitload of support in here for you. Well,
this blackout is going to go really well for them, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Hello?
Hello.
They
couldn't organise
Yeah, I can hear you.
knitting circle.
Hey, yeah, sorry, I'm nervous. I've never went live before, and this is only the second time I've spoken a box. But I just wanted to give a quick opinion. I do love watching Angie. I'm a silent watcher. I do enjoy it. And personally, what she said last night, it didn't personally offend me. I wasn't offended. I don't know if it's being Irish or tougher skinned, we're not easily offended. But I think what triggers a lot of people is like some people in the boxes there make things worse for Angie because they said Angie's entitled to her opinion, and then they don't allow people in the comments to have their opinion. You have to have the same energy. You can't, it's the hypocrisy that puts people's backs up. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I think people are too triggered nowadays. They're snowflakes about everything, but when it comes to serious subjects, you have to allow people their opinions. If you, like Angie's entitled to have her opinion, 100%, doesn't offend me, but you have to allow them, if someone else does take offence from it, you have to allow them without the fear of being blocked or laughed, or like that lady told them they don't have any brains. You can't insult people then for being offended, or that lady that came in last night that was so upset and she just got kicked.
Well, the truth of the matter is, they're not triggered. How can they be triggered when Angie's speaking on herself? She's saying she had these things. She never said to anybody else that had them. She's speaking about herself. She wasn't dissing anybody. She wasn't calling anybody. She was talking about herself. And we all know when Angie has a drink, she rolls with it.
Yeah.
She doesn't mean any harm by it. She just rolls with it.
I know, but we can't tell. Like, I'm not offended, you're not offended. We know what Angie's like, but you can't tell other people, especially if they're going through something. You can't tell them not to be offended. Like that lady was talking about her 15-year-old nephew dying from cancer. She was clearly, we could all hear that she was really, really upset, and she got booted from the box without anybody. Like even Lance said, or Maud, plain out said, Angie shouldn't have said that. But,
I wasn't in the live last night. I wasn't here last night. I only heard bits and bobs from today because I've had my grandchildren. But what I'm trying to say is, look, what people feel, they feel, and that's up to them. What I'm trying to say, Angie wasn't purposely saying it to go out and hurt anybody. She was saying it about herself, but the words around it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I don't think Angie, for 1 minute, purposely trying to incite hit or offend people. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. What I mean is, I agree that everybody should have a right to say what they want. I believe in free speech. and people can't keep throwing around the word, oh, I'm triggered or I'm offended. No, we should be allowed to say what we want, but we also have to be respectful of other people, and when it comes to such serious subjects, like last night, although I totally agree, Angie can have her opinion, especially when people have a drink, and we know what she's like, so you should let it roll off your back or not watch her live, in my opinion. But if you're going to say, as a creator, I'm entitled to my opinion, end of story, then you should be allowing the same for your audience or for your members watching, instead of people in our boxes calling them names and kicking them out, because then that's just as bad. They're doing the same thing that they're trying to compare other creators to. Oh, but they done worse. Oh, but Tori done worse. But it doesn't matter. It's not a competition.
While I get where you're coming from, we're not, and I'm going to address two things. Okay, one, first of all, for the comment. Angie can speak for herself, and she does very well speaking for herself. Sometimes it's an over talk between the mods and Ange, because like sometimes it's just the way it goes, right? But Ange does speak for herself, and she can speak for herself. You know, us mods, we'll always go along with what, you know, within reason. And when you say when I said about people need to have a brain, I'm talking about the 95% of the people that are in here all the time, the ones who slate Angie but will sit here and watch them. You know, this isn't, everybody can have their own opinion, yes. Everyone has a right to their own opinion, yes. But when it's people that are in here 90 to 95% of the time, when they're always in here and they're slating her, but they can't help but watch her, then they come in the comments and then they say things to try and trigger her.
Yeah.
And this is my point. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, you know, everyone does have to have their own opinion, and that's totally fine. I get that. Everyone has their own opinion. But when you've got people that come in here 90 to 95% of the time are the ones that are always in here, and they're the ones that sit in the comments trying to trigger around at something or whatever, or just come at for no reason, they're the ones I'm talking about. Because they're the ones that clearly have no brain, because they're in here all the bloody time watching her, but they'll turn on her and watch her at the same time. And then they'll laugh in the comments alongside her, they'll laugh and have a joke with her, and then split second later, they'll be the ones in here moaning at her and saying, oh, but that wasn't right, you're disgusting. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I 100% agree with that. They're complete hypocrites, and they're trying to clout chase or whatever.
And they're the ones I mean by when I say they need to get a brain, because these are the ones that are always in here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I was talking about the people that were saying, they were clearly saying, oh, we love Angie, we always watch Angie, but I was hurt or I was affected by what was said last night. I think then maybe the people in our boxes or some of our mods should say, listen, going forward, because we all need to have our opinions but still like be respectful of each other. So no, it doesn't hurt to say, well, maybe the next time I'm having a drink, try not to say that, because now you know that it's hurt people that genuinely do like me and watch me. I was talking about the people that do like her, that were hurt, especially that woman that came in the box.
But Jenny, with all due respect, right, I don't know what people expect the mods to do, because we can call Angie when she's having a drink, we can call her, she won't answer the phone. We can put messages in the comments, we can message her, she won't answer the messages. So my point to that, my question is, okay, if people want us to do stuff, what do they expect the mods to do? Because they don't know what we're doing behind the scenes, behind the line. Like, mods are constantly calling out and come offline. So to people who sit in the comments and go, well, the mods aren't doing enough, what do you want us mods to do? Because there is only so much we can do. We can message her, we can call her, but it's up to Ange to pick up that phone or Ange to pick up a message. We can't grab her through the phone and say, Ange, come offline, we need to talk to you. You can't do that. So my point to people who say that is, what do you expect us mods to do?
Yeah, no, I wasn't blaming the mods for Angie. Angie's a grown woman. She says, yeah, whatever she says, that's on Angie. I wasn't meaning the mods for that. And I have seen before you of trying to come off on me doing all this. What I mean is, when somebody in the comments or somebody that supports Angie and they're a subscriber and they say, oh, I didn't agree with that, or they're jumped on, and then the people in the boxes, sorry, I don't know if they're all mods all the time or it's just people in the boxes, they always seem to jump on them and say, well, you're wrong, or don't watch her then, or don't what I mean is they should be kind of saying, oh, well, Angie, no, Angie should just say, listen, if it hurts you, I'm sorry, whatever, it's my opinion. And people can say, well, I can still choose to watch you or not. Do you know what I mean? It was be a bit more respectful to their followers.
Can I say,
we have done that though. We have
just
done
acknowledge.
that.
But it
done
wasn't.
that.
They were jumped on so much last night and this morning. They were being called all sorts and told don't watch, and they were trying to explain over and over in the comments. We do like watching Angie. We were just trying to say we didn't agree the same way Lungs did. The way Lungs